So, you may have noticed over the past few weeks we have done a couple of those videos in which we call bullshit on people who flagrantly wave around their double standards for all to see and comment upon. I did also open that big old can of worms that is feminism in that one video. Please forgive me, guys. Oh, there's worms now everywhere. Why did I unleash the worms? I was honestly only ever planning to do a couple of rant videos at most, just to get some stuff off my chest, mainly because I didn't want people stumbling in on this channel and thinking, oh, that guy is angry about everything all the time! I'm just honestly not like that as a person. Most of the time I couldn't give two shiny shits about anything. But of course, watching a guy being ambivalent towards stuff doesn't necessarily make for engaging video content. The other problem is, now that I've picked up the bullshitometer, I can't put the bullshitometer back down. Especially given that, while I was fiddling with it, I noticed that if you put it on its highest sensitivity calibration and wave it in front of the internet, the whole thing goes bananas. So I guess we've still got a lot of work to do. Let's carry on today by examining the works of Gigi Engle, a journalism graduate from Fordham University, who is putting that degree to cracking use by churning out garbage clickbait filler articles with animated GIFs that she stole from Tumblr. And if you think that sounds like Buzzfeed, you'd be right, except she doesn't even write for Buzzfeed. She's a copy of a copy, and the thing she's copying from isn't exactly original in the first place. She's less than Buzzfeed. I can't think of any worse insult as a writer. You're less than Buzzfeed. Oh, and by her own admission, she hates animals too. Just throwing that out there, make of that what you will. A funny piece of irony can be found on the website that Engle writes for. If you look above her list of articles, they've got a section on Elite Daily called Fuck Body Shaming. I don't know if I've got enough hypocrisy points to give to Elite Daily in this video, because right below this you will find a highly subjective opinion piece by Engle. Guess what it contains? The article starts by pointing out that very recently news outlets have been reporting on this phenomenon known as dad bods, i.e. men who aren't striving for chiseled Adonis-like bodies, and that many women are cool with that. No, good. She also uses a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio as an example of someone who has let himself go, later calling him flabby as all hell. Guys, if that's fat, then I'm a manatee swimming through a sea of lard. Another little piece of irony on this site is that just next to the picture of DiCaprio there's a link to an article entitled 19 Reasons Not Giving a Fuck is the Greatest Superpower You Can Have. Want to see a guy who doesn't give a fuck? This guy! But back to the matter at hand. Gigi Engle argues that if you look like this, then you're a subpar loser who is lazy and icky, has a lack of self-worth, and should opt for the salad instead of the Chipotle burrito, and drink a bottle of water, you mess. Just imagine if, as a guy, I'd written that exact same vitriol and venom against women. I'd rightly be fired from every single content-producing role I currently hold. But don't worry, because Engle also throws women under the bus as well. That's right, she's an equal opportunity arsehole, applying her own ridiculously shallow standards to both genders by saying that women are downgrading themselves whenever they hook up with someone as utterly hideous and fat as Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh God, look at the state of this guy! Also, apparently, if you like a guy just because he's a good provider for the family or has a nice personality, you're setting yourself up for a fall, because, as Engle argues, he'll just leave you the second you gain 15 pounds. And all this she spews in the name of feminism.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
In my mind, and feel free to tell me if I'm being batshit insane here, in my mind, feminism is supposed to be about equaling the playing field and getting rid of media-influenced body ideals for both genders, and not judging people solely based on their figure. No, you idiot! We're living in backwards land! Every man, woman and child across the nation should feel terrible that they don't live up to Gigi Engle's arbitrary standards. Maybe this is the reason why so many of her dating articles betray the fact that she can't find a guy that lives up to her fantasy expectations. But whatever. Apologies to everyone that tried to promote body confidence in the last few years. Gigi's here to piss on your kittens. And lastly, let's be honest, I'm sure it won't have escaped my subscribers' notice that, indeed, I have put on a few pounds recently. It is slightly difficult to find the time to work out when you're not an A-list celebrity on a multi-million-dollar yacht, but, you know, I am working on it in amongst working a 50-hour week and trying to be a good husband to my stunning wife. So, a direct address to Miss Engle herself. You don't need to make me feel bad about my own body. I have the potential to do that myself. But I'll let you know something. I've got a superpower that I learned from the site that you write for. It's called not giving a fuck, and I'm happy to proudly display this beer gut right here to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is called body confidence, and you can't take that away from me. Thanks so much to you guys for watching. Go read her article down in the description box below. There's a link. And then come straight back here and head down to the comments where you can leave a message telling me how much my naked midriff turned you on. Final and quite shocking point of note is that that article was liked on Facebook by 46,000 mouth-breathing, shallow morons. Just imagine that. So hopefully you can redress the balance by sharing this video wherever you can, and maybe giving it a little thumbs up while you're at it. Thanks, Tiger. Click there to subscribe for more videos, and if you missed it, you can click there to get the previous episode of A Feminine Touch with your old pal Zekid, and that's where he is on Twitter. I'm there at Iron Man mode, so go click the links. Click those links good and hard. Click them in the summertime. Click them without reason or rhyme. Click one, click them all. Click them all maybe more than twice. Except that one down the bottom. I can't make that clickable. YouTube won't let me. Don't know why. Gotta go to Twitter, direct, and type in @IronManMode. Don't ask me what that means. Long story. Just do it. Follow me and you'll get more trivial bollocks. Everyone likes more of that. Good.